Yeah, well, we need to get like... Okay, so... In the bottom left corner, currently even out with his opponent, it is the winner of the last Ladder Cup qualifier, Dirtybag, who's definitely qualified, no matter what happens now, for the finals. You can do the next one.
And at the top right, we have a player who's displaying some amazing skill so far, but he is the underdog. He's got a long road ahead of him with 2 wins required to advance. It is KSW and the
This already did, or he retweeted the tweet I did, so.
now you just need to get day 9 to retweet, but
Yeah.
it's over.
We can add, well, yeah, the term is
2 more matches played, and that's GG.
Okay, so this is how it is. If KSW wins this one, then he needs to win another one. If he loses the next one, he still loses the whole tournament, actually. Or he plays second, of course. And Bill's gonna scout this direction, actually, first. This is Circuit Breaker, ladies and gentlemen. One of the historically most balanced maps in Brood War. And it translates so well into Starbow. I love this map. It's every single game on this map is usually epic, unless there's like some super crazy cheese, but that's sometimes really epic too. Dirtybag is scouting like frantically. He does not want to get cheesed by some 6-pool or anything like that. And 6-pool straight up counters what he's doing if he's not prepared for it.
You'd think KSW though would not do some crazy like
No.
early speedling thing though.
He's like-
at this point,
He's like, I can beat my
He
opponent
can't
in a
lose.
straight up game. So yeah.
he's already seen his opponent defend like that 2-hatch Hydra. It was really wonderfully executed. And Dirtybag held it like a boss. So I mean, what's a 12-pool gonna do?
I'm about 90 to answer some questions in the chat here. I'm about 90% certain that it was next week that Day 9 was going to do a daily on Starbow. So just throwing that out there. I'll see if I can send him some of these games, if it's too late.
It's in that last game.
Yeah, and also the game before, actually. They were both really good. So Dirtybag sees his opponent. There's no shenanigans whatsoever this game. It's completely standard. Dirtybag actually sees the late pool, and he goes for a gateway before cannon. Well, that's about the same time though, actually, so it doesn't really matter. His next move will be more probes and then the gas and then the cybercore, probably. Maybe get some zealots out before the cybercore. Quick third base from KSW. He's gonna go for the mineral only. He's not gonna go for the further away gas. This is a little bit open and can be hard to defend, but it's closer to defend with units. And in general, defending with units is a little bit easier than defending with defensive structures in Starbow compared to Brood War, because the spine crawlers do a lot less damage than the sunken colonists did, but they're more mobile.
Well, they do 35 damage right now, right?
25.
25. So it's not that cut and dry. Like versus zealots, they're a little bit more effective because the sunken colonies in Brood War dealt explosive damage, dealing half damage to light. So,
they only did
dealt
20
damage to
Oh,
zealots.
okay.
These spines,
But
deal
they did
35
40 damage to dragoons, though. Well, these only did 25 damage.
But I mean, generally, it's going to be the zealots that are going to be
Yeah.
doing that spine crawler fire. But at the same time, the pathfinding in Brood War was a little bit rougher. So like SimCity worked a bit better.
Indeed.
Just because it was so hard to get units past walls and chokes.
Very nice scouting there from Dirtybag, and these probes last so much longer in scouting now, and it makes it so much easier to get some scouting intel off, and I think that's good with the backswing like we talked about. Man, my voice is a little bit like hoarse from last cast. I'm gonna try.
Yeah, man. You just need to cast all calm, like,
I do, but it was such an awesome, epic game. So we got Dirtybag is just churning out some zealots here. He's just gonna keep poking. He's seen the third base, so he knows there's no super early hydras. Hence the zealot poke, or else he would probably stay home and defend. He might lose this probe, but then again, there's no zealot circling speed. So, and with the backswing and a zealot incoming, he might just be fine.
That's one drunk kill from a zealot. So
first blood.
You missed it. You can't do it. Like
I don't care.
You can't do it post hoc. Just.
Of course I can. Oh, he's gonna get another drone.
They got wombo comboed by
he
2
needs
zealots.
to get out of there though. Oh, there's another zealot though. Actually, if this zealot can meet up,
they
with
can
the
kind of
other
turn and fight now.
yeah.
As
Well,
long
yeah.
as
There's
you pull
4 now.
the zealot back. Then.
Oh yeah. Yes, there we go.
There we go. Oh nope. Oh, okay.
More zerglings to come, but they're slow zerglings, and these zealots are doing a good job. Man, Dirtybag's like, I'm picking a battle from the start. Now you were being aggressive last game. It's my turn to turn the tides, and he's doing it.
6 kills across the zealots.
Now, if his opponent would go for some really fast Mutalisks, I would be scared for Dirtybag, but he's going for fast Hydras, so I'm still scared for Dirtybag, but I think he's gonna be fine with the speed loss incoming. He's got the quicker, but one of the Cordelia Citadels. Oh, hang on, be right back. Keep casting.
Oh, okay. That is a whole lot of lings. We're up to... how many is that? That's 23 lings. Speed just finished. The wall-off is complete, so... probably won't get anything done, but he is going to have a whole lot of map control after that. Still, Zealots and Charge is the order of the day from Dirtybag. It worked wonderfully last game, but of course his opponent just basically... he saw it at the last minute, but it was a little bit too late, but that Hydra defense was really clutch the last time, so let's see how he defends this time. This time, he's ahead of the ball curve. KSW is halfway done through his Hydra speed, and so he looks like he's going to be more than apt to defend against this. But does he know about it? That Overseer is scouting into the main, so he does find out about it. So he does know the game plan from his opponent.
Back, by the way.
Okay.
This is my oldest kid.
That's nice. I'm just gonna keep talking. So.
My oldest kid woke up and thought it was morning, but
get out.
Oh, is he? Oh, he could have just run all the links by.
Oh, and some lings get in.
No, but he doesn't want to run all the links in. He doesn't want to commit. Oh, but Dirtybag should be able to defend this easily, actually.
Oh, the probes shred him.
I think he may.
Walks up a ramp into blades. Not the best way to start your day.
No.
I recommend Folgers over that.
Oh, I got a headache this morning. I walked up a ramp into blades, man. I got a cold sick at the office, so yeah, that's pretty bad. It's pretty rough.
It's like your stairs at your place of employment have just like saw blades going across them like an Indiana dungeon place.
Like getting the tour from your new job, and this is the ramp with blades. Don't walk into it.
Why is it there?
So Corsair being hallucinated so he can see what his opponent is doing, which is nice because he doesn't have a storm yet, so you might as well throw away 50 energy for some hallucinated info.
Alright, if there's any Dark Templar, they're already prepared for, so KSW's prepared for that. Lings meet some more blades.
Indeed, they do.
Alright, it's basically gonna be a big Hydra count versus Storm and Charge a lot. We have the +2 weapons on the Storm coming out, +1 weapons on Hydras. And the Storm is about to be finished.
KSW catching but yeah, like you said, Storm.
You can always retreat.
Yes, he can
That's
go.
the way we built this game. You can usually retreat.
Oh, there's not enough energy for Storm though. It just needs like 10 more seconds. Okay, there we go. I think one of them has enough for Storm. He's gonna try and snipe them. Oh, does he get the single high Templar? No, he doesn't. Well, he got one, but he stormed right before he died. So that was actually kind of nice.
And now these Hydras are really getting scared.
And I was like, I'm just gonna expand. I don't care.
But KSW, he plays with fire, as we've seen before.
Yeah.
So he's gonna.
Well, so does Dirtybag, just expanding in the face of Hydralisks. And Dirtybag needs to be like everywhere at once at this point. And oh wow, the spread out of KSW here, the storm, minimizing the storm surface area. Yeah, this is very well played from KSW. This is gonna be so hard to deal with from Dirtybag.
Like up till that last storm, dodge, it was absolutely perfect.
Yeah, and I think he's gonna have to cancel his third base. Another High Templar on the way. He's making more. He's getting +2 on the way.
And there's another storm. I mean, he should have just a constant stream of High Templar who will give him access to storms. Like, I feel like he can defend this.
Yeah.
But he's got to do it now.
I think he's just gonna cancel it.
He's
giving it up. At least he canceled it. Oh, we could try and get +2. Oh, this is a lot of Hydras, man. He's gonna have to be so careful versus the storm though. And behind this,
like just Zealot, no storms to push him into.
Behind this though, KSW is getting a 4th base. This is gonna be rough for Dirtybag. KSW might just, because he needs to win this game and the next game to win this tournament. But it's doable. He can't do this. He's getting lurkers now, and there's no... Dirtybag's being a little bit slippery. He's been really good at having observers out in time the other games, but right now he hasn't even started a Robo Bay. Oh, and he's cancelling all the Hydras. He doesn't want to get those eggs Storm, because eggs have a lot of armor, but Storm just completely ignores
Spell damage goes through it.
Storming quite a bit.
Storm doesn't care about armor.
Storm never cared about armor. Oh, this is going to be hard to get into one man. I'm going to have to zoom out here. So much fighting going on all over the place. Still no lurker has finished, and he's getting the observatory now. The Robo Bay was already down. I take that back, but oh, those storms are good, and the KSW is walking right into them, and he's losing so many Hydralisks. Oh, this is like going. Why would he like?
He's got to get out though, so he can morph those into Archons.
Indeed. Okay, here comes the first lurkers, but very, very soon we should have the first observers out and about. When he has to cancel the space again, but next time I'm pretty sure he will be able
Another set
to
of melons goes down.
Oh, High Templar, don't go too close to those lurkers. High Templar, what are you doing?
Staying high.
Lurkers are being mean to me.
Because you know when they die, like they get their spirits evacuated to higher or something like that, or like. So basically, he's just trying to get a fast plane ticket home.
Indeed. Okay, here comes the more lurkers. He's gonna try and contain, but he has no way to kill the observer. Well, he has an overseer. He has a couple of Hydralisks. There's a Dragoons moving out just to see where things are at. And
oh, the Hydra's like on the perfect edge of that storm, barely not taking damage.
He's gonna try and go and snipe the observer, but it's just too much firepower, I think, from Dirtybag at this point. It's gonna be so hard to do anything.
What do you think would have happened if Dirtybag played Terran? Would this have been a much different story?
I don't know. It's so hard to tell. He's a really good Terran player, though. But I guess I think he feels Terran bio is a little bit underpowered at the moment, which I think is the feeling that most Terran we at the developers feel as well. So we're really close to buffing Terran bio, but we didn't have enough. Like we didn't get the patch out in time, and we didn't.
Yeah, but I mean, like Protoss versus Zerg. That's gonna be a scary matchup.
Yes,
always.
It is. It's and I think it's a fairly balanced matchup at the point. I know Crank was complaining a lot about the Hydras, that they were too good versus Storm. Like you could micro them too easily around Storm. But I hear a lot of Zerg players saying the complete opposite, of course. So
it's a very one player takes an advantage. It's felt very powerfully.
Once Protoss starts to snowball a big army versus Zerg, it's very hard for the Zerg player.
Or at the same time, once Zerg gets a really big, substantial board control advantage, it just gets
when they take enough bases. Oh, and the Observer going deep into here, but it doesn't matter because there's no Overseers, and he could. I think Dirtybag could attack into this, but he wants to reposition his army so the High Templars get in position to storm, and he needs to be careful not to storm his own Observer, but he's doing just fine, and he's pushing out. How does Dirtybag keep doing this?
Really, he had really nice work on those lurkers. Putting only like 1 to 2 zealots up front to deal with the lurkers while the goons fired them down as well. So he handled those lurkers like a boss.
Did, and Dirtybag's going to try, and this is going to be his chance to do some damage to his opponent. He's going to try and expand in the meantime, and these lurkers are killing softening up all the reinforcements of Dirtybag though. Oh, these storms are not the best. But he's moving back into them. He needs to remember that storms in Starbow last forever.
Oh man, that giant Hydra clump.
Oh, that's a good storm.
Yeah, there's enough storms to really help out with that flank, that possible flank, that looming threat.
Here comes the army of Dirtybag moving across those bridges.
The front of KSW is too
face shield on the Observer, avoiding to get killed off. That Observer is huge, because as soon as that Observer is dead, he can just kill it with lurkers, but it doesn't matter, the incredible good surround by the Hydralisks there. And Dirtybag, he's going to clean up the entire army of Dirtybag at this point. Oh, actually, he finds a way to retreat. How did that happen? He's going to save a couple of Dragoons.
Did he not actually deal any huge damage beyond just killing army?
I don't think he did, but he did get his
third base
up.
He bought a lot of time.
Yes, and he got his 3rd base up. He's getting his 4th base up behind this, so that's actually his economic advantage. It's just getting his own economy up here.
Yeah. He created so much space for himself. Room to breathe for his expansions.
Oh wow, we're getting close to 500 viewers here. This is awesome. We started out with no viewers.
That's every stream?
I'm so bad with jokes today. Oh, this Observer's gonna get it. Nope, face shield. Wow, Dirtybag's reaction time is incredible. That was so fast. Like, oh, move away. Face shield. He's not even gonna get that Observer. Wow. That's just mind-blowingly effective. Oh, another Observer. Okay, so it might get 2 Observers now. That's actually huge because I don't know if there is any more 4 more Observers out here somewhere. But he can't really contend this 3rd base. He can try to go for the natural again. There's only 3 cannons there, but it's so easy for him to waltz back and forward here and defend
KSW
this.
Threatening a lot with that big group of Hydras. He's threatening that possible backstab and that possibility that could come in and flank. Like any extra surface area KSW gets is a huge boon to him whenever actually comes time to engage. And he gets a free High Templar, and he's backing out after that.
That was very nice. And the Storms are not doing... Okay, now he's moving back in. He's actually moving in with a small group of Hydras to try and take as much Storm with those as possible, so the Storm doesn't...
And also pick off the High Templar. He's getting his target
it's
marker
just
down.
too many units from Dirtybag. This is not enough Hydras to hold this. This force is amazingly big. And Hydra's micro moving back
to another High Templar.
So good.
There's no Storm. Oh, okay. They just merged. How many Storms do we have left?
Oh, there's more lurkers though. Oh, these Dragoons are gonna get shredded to pieces.
Oh
Let's pull them
no!
back. That's actually a nice little victory for KSW right there.
Alright, this gives you just a perspective on how long Starbow fights last and how positional and careful they can be.
Indeed. Okay, we got an observer out now. Nice storm there. Initial storm was really well placed.
Ooh, 2 lurkers got snuck on the back.
Where?
This is gonna soften up any reinforcements.
Oh yeah, he's good at doing that.
And the backstabs are...
Well, there's a couple of high temperatures. They don't have the storm needed yet, but there has 3 cannons there as well with some more reinforcements incoming. I think Dirtybag is cleaning this up.
KSW lured some zealots out to fight the superior numbers. So I think this is right now. KSW is having some superior tactics.
He needs an observer though. He has 3 out on the map somewhere, but oh, he actually has one with his army, but I don't think he knows.
And now KSW has a really strong position in the choke.
He does, but it's very few units though. But he keeps rallying more and more units. Okay, he's got an observer now. He can break out of this. A nice storm there on those 2 lurkers.
Cannons go down, so he's losing that defender's advantage on that.
Yeah, these Hydras are doing a lot of work. Here comes another High Templar. All these High Templars
don't
have
no.
storm.
If he can get all the High Templar, that's huge. Is he gonna get them? He got pretty much every but one of them that were out there. And there's more Lings and Lings and Lings and Hydras on the way.
Man, who keeps saying Starbow doesn't have a lot of action going? This is crazy.
Hey, Starbow doesn't have a lot of action going.
No, this is a horrible
There's
game.
some players. Like some players like playing really positional.
That's true though. That's true though. Like some players. Okay, wow, I love the Energize on the pylon here, killing that Archon with 16 kills, and Dirtybag cleaning up again. And the 4th base was uncontested this whole time. Dirtybag just got that one up for free. And RCP doesn't even know about it, I think. Yes, he does. He does know about it.
Okay.
Oh.
And there's a High Templar even over there, in case of...
Oh, very nice. This is a very nice defense. Artosis pylon with a lot of cannons and the High Templar.
KSW style, man. Just pump units.
What's he trying to... Oh, I don't know what he was doing with that pylon. Now, does the Energize work on buildings? I'm trying to remember. From the pylons, from the Nexus. December's gone.
Pardon?
Does the Energize work on buildings?
I don't know. I didn't build it. Francisco did.
If it does, you can like instantly charge up 2 pylons next to each other. But whatever. We're gonna have Dirtybag trying to move up, but he doesn't really have storm anymore. He's making 7 High Templars. If he can just wait for this, these Zerglings are in a horrible angle. This getting shredded by Archon Zealot. But he needs to pull back now. He needs to wait for all these High Templars to come up and charge up some energy, and then he can pull out. He needs to survive in the meantime, and this is not a good place to push. That lurkers are going to chew up a lot of these Zealots, and actually he's just going to go for it.
You want to know how much more cost efficient Dirtybag's army has been?
Let's look at the resources lost. Units lost. Wow. It's actually not that much.
That's 9K?
Well, if you can, relatively though, it's 29 versus 20, but still, yeah, it's a bit cost effective. But
it's a whole 10,000 more than your opponent, than his opponent.
But here we go, KSW is going to push in again. He's going to bring some lurkers, and he's going to get a 5th base out in the meantime. I feel if Dirtybag just got... Yes, there we go. A couple of DTs snuck out, and he's thinking the same thing. He could maybe do some potential damage, because KSW keeps taking bases behind this.
Ooh, free High Templar.
Can't do anything about it. But DTs can change that.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, he doesn't want to position those lurkers there. They're just going to get sandwiched now. There's an observer right there. He's just going to storm.
He goes in, kills High Templar, gets out.
This should be like the new thing from Subway, man. Storm and sandwich. Anyhow, that was a horrible joke, so I'll just laugh at myself. So Dirtybag is gonna...
nice little zealot poke.
Oh,
always effective.
He's gonna
Gets one drawn.
Okay, so I think he sensed the DTs, and this is actually giving Dirtybag some breathing room, these DTs. Oh, look at that! Dirtybag in the meantime setting up a nice little wall there at that one base to prepare to...
He cancelled it.
Why did he do that?
I have no idea.
That's really weird. Oh, he's gonna
Maybe he wanted... I don't know.
He needs to send in these Dark Templars right now and kill the Spore Caller first.
The fights so far have been so clutch. Like, he's been on the verge. If he fights a little bit worse, you know,
Yeah.
he might have lost Nexus.
Oh, he can kill so many drones with these DTs. Oh, the Spike Roll goes down so fast.
It's been so down to the wire.
Yes. Why does he keep moving back to DTs? He can just kill so many drones, but he's just not doing it.
+3 carapace. My god. And Ultralists are done.
+3 attack for Dirtybag. They've been like at top of everything. Let's look at their APM. Yeah, actually KSW has an average APM of 215. So that's pretty crazy. Okay, here comes Old Circle. He's gonna flood to the 4th, but here's a full energy High Templar with tons of cannons. I don't think it's gonna work, but he's gonna deny this base. And he doesn't know about the corner base that Dirtybag kind of wanted to take, but he's just...
God, that's a lot of lings.
Well, if he just gets a good storm in the middle there, yeah, they just turn around.
Dude, if he storms on top of his own workers, then they're screwed.
Well, yeah, I was thinking about like here, right?
Why didn't he do that? I don't understand. I guess he was like, okay, I actually need these for fighting, not just...
Maybe.
So that is a lot of cannons.
Okay.
Did he just bait? Wait, what? I'm so confused by KSW's movement here.
I'm also confused by the Dark Templars of Dirtybag actually like not staying in this mineral line, but I guess he was just microing elsewhere. So this is calming down just a tad, but Dirtybag's gonna push out with an army now. These Zerglings can do nothing. Like they're not even gonna kill Zealot. Like I don't care if these are cracklings from Bird War, like, and they are, but they're not gonna do anything.
With the amount of Archons right here,
yeah,
and
here
the Zealots
comes
tanking.
a Ultralisk. KSW really has the gas to do this, but it doesn't have the minerals, and it doesn't really have the supply. It's getting more overlords to do this, but this army from Dirtybag is intimidating to say the least.
KSW's army, he's moving out. I don't. Oh god.
What is he doing? Well, I guess he's baiting out some storm, but he's gonna try and take
at that
top
point,
right.
there's too many High Templar to
Oh,
really
he's
get
gonna try and block this
storm.
base, but there's already Zealots there to spank these Zealots, not to spank the Zerglings.
That was just a move out straight to the Pulse army.
Yeah, he doesn't need to pull back for this. He can defend this just fine with what he's got. In the meantime, KSW is taking yet another base, but KSW is falling slowly behind. See, you can have as many bases as you want as Terran, as Zerg, but when Protoss gets a 4-base economy in Starbow, that's really dangerous. Or even like a 5-base economy.
But once he gets this army, really, it's high-tech army. So hard to deal with.
Okay, and he's gonna like walk over lurkers. He's got so many High Templars. And he's gonna be able to do so much damage here at this point. It's gonna be so hard to deal.
There are no goons, by the way.
And he's got his Zealots all softened up, so this is... Ultralists are gonna do some damage now, and Storm doesn't really bite Ultralists that hard at all. Storm is the one thing that... Like, Ultralist is one unit that doesn't really care about Storm.
Yeah, it's the Archons that are gonna be the real...
Oh, that Storm of the Lurkers was really good! Oh, wow, that's such a good Storm. And Dirtybag isn't really accomplishing anything here, except for just killing a lot of units. He has
look at the army supply.
Yeah.
He's got money. His opponent doesn't because he simply costs. He's just traded so cost effective.
If Dirtybag gets this game, it's GG, and he's gonna be the victor of his second victory in Starbow Ladder Cup, and he's definitely earned his place in the Starbow Ladder Cup finals as a contender for those $430.
Dirtybag can go mass Archon in his opponent's main right now.
Yeah,
in fact, he probably should while he still can.
True. These High Templars are gonna go down though.
I don't know. He's waiting.
I guess he's just doing other things like killing the 5th base of KSW or 6th or whatever it is. He doesn't.
Rifts? Okay.
He even has a Dark Templar that could attack this other base, but he doesn't know about it. But KSW finally cleaned this up. There's a couple of observers in his main base now. If you look at the income tab here, we see that Dirtybag is way ahead. He's taking this base as well. He's doing just fine. And he gets out the Zealots out before they get surrounded too. That's really good. Well, some of them at least. He has another storm. That High Templar can storm himself. Oh, here comes the
there's
Reaver.
a Reaver on a bridge.
I was like, I just saw the red marks. Like,
run away, run far away.
High Templars don't have the red target. It's like, oh, it's a Reaver. Anyhow, if anyone posts links in the chat that are like bad links, like sending you to stupid websites, mods, feel free to like remove it. I know Soa's there and he's a mod.
Do you think KSW can actually stabilize and come back from here?
Oh, it's gonna be so hard. Like, maybe with Dark Swarm, perhaps? He's already on Hive Tech, but he doesn't have... Well, he didn't have all the upgrades. Oh, and here comes the Dark Templar. He saw this base, but there was no here already. And KSW is gonna take a very easy base over here, and it's gonna be a split map scenario here now, but Dirtybag just has the superior army at this point. Oh, he's gonna surround this Ultras. Oh, the Ultras finds a way out. Wow. Oh, Zerglings to kill the High Templars. They have to sort themselves.
Ooh.
And that's some nice little...
KSW needs this.
He really needs this. And man, these Zerglings are just killing. Okay, this is kind of bad for Dirtybag, but he has the Reavers, and they're gonna go in a very good position. Just look at these Scarab shots, man. They're gonna do so much damage. Oh, and that position from Dirtybag is incredible.
And you know, just by virtue of him fighting at KSW's territory, he's hurting his opponent's
Oh, he needs to pick up the Reavers!
Things.
He's not picking up the Reavers. That's a huge loss for Dirtybag. I guess he was preoccupied with something else, but that's a bad thing to be preoccupied with. Look at all the cannons he put on that one base he's expanding to. Well, these are just gonna die.
He's got money.
Dirtybag is slipping a little bit, I feel like. He's been on top of his game this whole game, but his...
Last time he got ahead, he started getting cocky and started making stupid mistakes.
Yeah. Oh, that Reaver, he needs to pick it off. He needs to shoot at least with it. Oh, that's very unfortunate. Oh, wow.
Oh god, it's in the production.
This is actually kind of big. KSW could come back from this now. Dirtybag needs to be careful. He's been sloppy lately, and he needs to pull himself together.
Oh god.
Okay,
Those are cracklings.
he needs to micro this Reaver perfectly. And he's got some really good shots off there to kill those Zerglings. It's gonna be hard to kill the Ultralisk though. He's gonna bring back all the units he has. He's gonna lose the Reaver? No, there we go. Barely picks it up.
Is he gonna try dropping it again? Just 2 lanes to take care of it.
Oh, High Templar's coming out. That's not the best. Oh, he's gonna charge up the Reaver and he needs to pick it up again. Wow, that's really cool use of the Energize spell. And kills another Ultralisk with it, but in the meantime, KSW is gonna come back from this a little bit. He's gonna find some breathing room here now.
Dude, Dirtybag needs to start building production in the bottom right.
Yeah, that's true.
He
He needs to move his production. Okay, wow, he's doing really good work with this Reaver. One
like,
Reaver to defend his whole base.
Like straightens up and is like, oh god, I gotta like actually get my act together. It's almost like he needs that pressure to do well.
Yeah. Now he's not really making units. He's just making he knows there's no point making units in his main base right now because he's just gonna die. So he's just making more production facilities that
he really needs to spend all 1,000 of that on just quick gateways.
Yeah. But he needs to get his tech up too. He's gonna lose his entire tech here. And he didn't lose any income from this because he's got his old base fixed over here. He needs to just make sure this is super dependent, getting more Reavers now. Because he still has his robotics facility, but he needs to throw up all his tech structures, like right now. Okay, Robo, Cybercore, there we go, good. And in the meantime, he's had a Reaver drop.
On top Zerglings.
That's unfortunate. If you look at the workers' kill, it's 19 to 776 units killed for Dirtybag this game. That's crazy. If you look at the resources lost, yeah. Evening out.
Bank didn't have any minerals left. Neither does that. So, at least his new base will have a closer defender's advantage towards any possible expansions he might take. Probably that one to the 6. I mean the 3 o'clock.
But he's like, okay, so this bottom base can fold really easily. Like, all of his bases can fold really easily because he's very immobile right now.
The switch that really did it was there was just not a goon count to deal with Ultras.
Oh, here comes the Defilers. This is perfect for KSW. Needs to have perfect Storm and Reaver positioning now to deal with this.
Gonna help stem the tide, but how long will they last?
Oh, he's carrying another High Templar.
Look at that DPS.
Well, on the other hand, though, the Storm is just killing. Oh, wow.
Cannons got ripped apart. That High Templar is dead. The Reavers are just out of scarabs.
Well, there's one more Reaver here. He's gonna go on the high ground. He's gonna have to try and do something.
Killing single lings isn't enough, though.
No. He's gonna need more units. He's churning out units. Oh, the production tab went away. Oh, he's getting Scourges to deal with his War Prism harass. It's really smart, actually.
All right, the production's finally is getting. Oh man, look at that bank of toss, and he just can't spend it.
Oh, he's gonna try and heal up his Reaver again with the pylon there.
What happened? Dirtybag!
Oh, GG.